Afternoon, POTA family, Whiskey Alpha 3 November. I'm back out here just shortly after the last activation at another park. This was a doozy. So this park has only been activated 10 times, and this will be the 11th. I had to call the Wildlife Resource Agency to find this place because we are weird spot. So we're on the side of a gravel road. This is technically private property back here. Private property, there's a sign marking it over there across the roadway. There's also a safety delimiter for the wildlife resources. And if you look closely, you can see, I can zoom in on it, foot travel only. So this is a pathway that accesses the WMA. I contacted the Wildlife Resource Agency and spoke with them, and they did confirm that this pull-off area is considered public property, wildlife resource property. So I am within the confines of POTA rules as well as just good stewardship of the hobby. I'm out of private area, public access. This is the parking lot. I mean, there's room for 3 or 4 trucks here, and that's it. But I didn't want to hike in there just because I don't have a ton of time. I did have to switch it up. So we're running the dipole instead of the radiality vertical. Just don't have a lot of real estate on the ground here to run those ground radials. There are overhead power lines, so I made sure to be very far away. That's only up 2 sections, which is about 8 feet. We're keeping it simple. Same deal. I've got the 857 set up. Let's get you guys set up on the tripod here. And get this activation going. We're going to have to be real quick at this one for time's sake. There we go. Alright, nothing heard. So we're going to go over to the POTA page. I'm going to be a little paranoid about that dipole falling. There's just a little bit of breeze, but I'm hoping it's low enough that it doesn't cause us an issue. We are at 7569. So let's spot that. US-7569. And we are at 14044. Rare Park. Spot. So yeah, this is only the 11th activation here. Definitely a rare one. Get that CQ message rolling. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and just hit that a second time. I really doubt anybody heard that first round. Alright, RBN's working. We've got 2 spots so far. Up around Delaware and out west Utah, maybe? I'm still only running 20 watts. There are a lot of guys activating, so this may be a little bit of a contest to get people to stop by my activation. RBN looks great. Tearing up the East Coast, a whole bunch out west, down around Cuba, Quebec, the whole deal. Looks great. Double check. Yep, that spot did take. Normally height is might with this antenna, but I just really don't have the real estate to get it up that high safely. Not to mention the wind factor. Any one day. Demetrius in Massachusetts. trying to keep an eye out on the ground too. There's a ant's nest about 5 feet to the left of my car, so I am not trying to play with those today. I may crank my power up so we can knock this dude out. We are short on time. I can't tell if that's someone coming back to me or what, but it's just popping. If that was someone answering me, they're like way off frequency or something. Whiskey 0, India, Victor, Juliet. Thomas in Colorado. Julia again. Always such a clean fist. Thank you. Alright, that's 3. We're making progress. Like I said, this is a rare one, so I'm hoping to spread the love a little bit with what I can and get this to some hunters, because this is just not a common in park to be activated. K5DEZ. Thomas in New Mexico, thank you so much. That's 4 in the books. Yeah, if I had this higher, I would definitely have better luck, but I can't have it close enough to the car for me to keep like a foot on the tripod so that it doesn't topple over. So for the sake of not breaking this thing again, I've got it pretty low to the ground. Thought I heard an eye. It'd be cool to get Italy, especially with a very compromised setup. Let's see what that RBN looks like now. So no DX, which is fine, totally fine. I'm just happy to see that I am really tearing up the US. Let's turn up that power to about 40. There we go. Really get some juice in the wire there. Bands aren't the best, but we're getting it done. Thank you so much, Julia, for the kind words on the POTA spot. It's always nice to have hunters that like to follow you around park to park and day to day. Really brings a personal touch to this hobby and activity. I may try rotating the dipole a little bit. I have found it's a little bit directional. See what that does to my RBN spots here. Well, it gave me Wisconsin and another one down around the Dominican. VE3YK. Oh, HYK. Ross in Ontario. I gave him a 559 because there's quite a bit of QRM going on, just kind of fading in and out. Or QSB, sorry. I still struggle with the Q codes. Alright, let's see here. So we lost a West Coast. Man, I've got like 10 in the Eastern Seaboard. That is wild. K1 ASL. Got it. K1 RIF. There we go. Oh, okay. K0MLD. So this is a first for me, actually. I just had a hunter come up and park, and he's going to go in and actually use the WMA for what it's designed for. That has not happened to me in the roughly 1 year I've been doing POTA. KC3EWJ. Allen and PA. Two to go. And I think I hear somebody tuning, so hopefully that's someone coming at me here in just a second. W6RIF. Reed and VA, Virginia. Oh, shoot. WA7BRL. Charles in Washington. I accidentally hit the search tab, and when I was typing his call sign in, it dumped it into the operating system. Thought I heard someone else calling, but I don't hear him now. Let's send this again. I really want to get at least my 12 if I can. That is our 10 though, so we activated the park in 14 minutes, which really is not bad. I've had worse. Bends are just, today. Let's see what that RBN looks like now. So we got North Carolina. We didn't have North Carolina earlier. K1 RDD. Doug in Massachusetts. One more. It's trying to sprinkle on me again. N4WN. Getting a lot of low reports back, and I think it's because of the power lines. An I6L. Into Oregon on 40 watts. I've done better, but like I said, it's been a rough today. Let's just do a QRZ. Alright, that's 13. Baker's doesn't. We'll take it. Thank you so much for joining me at this rare park today. I see why it's a rare park. It is rough to get in here and very hard to find. You really think that you're somewhere you shouldn't be whenever you get out here. But it was still a nice activation. Nice to get outside and play radio. Really nice to break in this 857 with some great CW. Thank you so much for hunting me today. Whiskey Alpha 3 November. I will catch you at the next park whenever we get back on the air. If you haven't, get out and touch a radio today, because you know what? It misses you too. 7-3.